All right. It all comes down to this, the 23rd race of the season, and we have got a championship to go for. And I said I was going to practice for this, and I was going to be motivated, and then I just didn't feel like practicing for the last few weeks, and I said, all right, I'm going to just, right after work, I'm going to get a run in just so I have a little bit of practice. And of course, something that I was supposed to go for 2 hours went for 5 hours at work, and I wasn't working from home today. So I got home at 6 o'clock, needed to eat, dead tired, and here we are with 21 minutes of practice on the track when I should probably put the time in. At the moment, Dylan, quickest in practice with the championship 4, Colton second. Here I am way down here, and then Ryan is all the way back here, but probably race set, not queue set. We have a lot of people in here because I asked people to show up because I was afraid that we were going to get like 16 people because no one wanted to risk ruining the race for one of us championship 4 people. What do I hope happens? Well, honestly, the greatest scenario that could possibly happen is Colton finishes second and Mitch or someone else wins the race that's not in the championship 4. So Colton wins the championship without winning a race the entire season. It would be awesome. So, yeah, that would be the greatest thing to happen. I would love to see that. I don't care if I win it. That would almost feel cheap since it's my league, you know. And I got in because of Talladega, essentially. So, yeah, I don't care. I'm having fun. I'm enjoying this. I'm making money off of this with the videos. So, championship would be cool, but I would want to win the race and like pass all 3 of them and not like strategize my way into it. And we know the only way I can normally win or get a good finish is doing strategy. So we'll go qualify, see what we got. I loosened the setup up. Might have been a bad idea, especially since I don't really know what I'm doing in these heavy stock cars. But if we can qualify top 10 and not be near the back, that will be good. I'm afraid that we might have a few more cautions than normal just because we got a bigger field. We got some new people, and just bigger fields can cause problems. P8 right where we were in practice. I don't think we're going to be able to go any faster this second lap. We are not. Let's do a practice pit stop. We can start top 10 though. Hopefully that will keep us out of the danger zone, because the restarts here do get crazy. So we're going to send it off hard into the corner like this and shortcut it, and then hard braking here. I don't know if that's the quicker way to do it. Probably should be something that I practice and figure out, but it's what we got to do. So, who is up front? Well, 3 of the 4 are up there, and then here we are. So that really tells you why I don't belong in this championship 4. Not only did my win to get into this come at Talladega, where it doesn't really take anything other than just placing your car in the right spot, but we just don't have the speed to compete with these guys. I mean, Dylan has just gotten stupid quick. Ryan's gotten stupid quick. And Colton's just always quick. So, it's, yeah, we are definitely the massive underdog in this one. hopefully we can get the long green runs that we normally get. But with more cars, like I said, things can happen. So we will see. It is nighttime now. Thought it was going to be dusk, but it looks like we're straight up night. I wonder, is Arizona one of those that does some weird things and don't change their time? So maybe the NSIM time is off, or maybe they're just starting at night. Isn't that long of a race? 150 laps. We can go one stop, I'm pretty sure. Fairly easy. Yep, truck feels fine. I'm ready for it. I'm also ready for a nap, so I'm ready for this season to be over with too. It is such a long season to dedicate to managing and doing everything, but thanks to everyone that's ran it. Thanks to, especially to the people that have been able to show up every week. And, well, Gavin, sadly, he's not able to make it this final week, but, yeah, thanks to everyone that's been out throughout the season, and hopefully we have a good finish to this. We're not doing this next year, so been saying that all season long. We'll see what happens when I get to February, but it's just way too much to manage, doing the stage points and everything. It's just a lot, and yeah, it's just a really hard season for everyone to do as well, just because it's
have a good race.
long season. Especially on Friday nights. I mean, we've got a bunch of people out here that have dedicated a lot of time to showing up every Friday night to put on a good show and help me create content, really, is what this is a major drive in why I wanted to do this. So we are going to...
One to go, next time by. Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed right now. Catch fast 3. Car, hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
I forgot I had to do that here.
We're not going green.
Just because the way the pace truck pulls in, get everyone out onto the track, do an extra lap, let the suspense build, let Colton's game crash. If for some reason 40 seconds before the end of the race and his game crashes, this extra pace lap is what caused it. No, I think hopefully he's got that all figured out. I don't even think it was, I think it was just a bunch of random events, and not, I think that's what he said.
One to go, next time by.
New rule, I just needed to specify since pace card does go off early here.
Get ready, going green.
I don't want anyone to game the system, and I just thought of it, so.
Race car is off, time to do your job.
That way, we don't have any very, very early starts. He can go now, he goes now. We gotta just wait a moment. Go down here just to make sure. I did, and I'm not gonna give that. Oh my God, guys, really?
Pit road is closed. Half lap 20. Car.
Who is wrecking on lap 1? Rick. What happened, Rick? Hopefully he didn't get ran over by one of the newer people, because Rick's been showing up every week. And sadly, it looks like Rick's race is over with already. Well, not off to a great start, but we will find out what happened at the end of the race and solve any problems that we need to, because if you're trying to win it on lap 1 and you're new here, you definitely haven't watched my videos. Was everyone past the start-finish line? I think we're good. I don't think we have anyone that got trapped behind the pace car. Might have been Brett that got into it. I think I just cleared Brett's penalty because I think the rear of the field might actually be being told to let the pace car by. Throw a clear black flags on this restart and hopefully nothing gets screwed up. Every time someone enters the pits, I'm clearing their penalties just to make sure. Alright, well, off to a slow start.
Pit road is closed.
And hopefully this isn't bad, because long ass race, there's no need to try to get anything. I mean, we could have jumped to the inside of Nick and went 3 wide there, but what's the point? It's not gonna do us any good to gain one position and put everyone behind us in a bad spot if there's contact. So it could be that Rick just lifted early, could be someone in front of Rick lifted early, who knows. My dad could be back there wrecking people. We'll find out afterwards. Hopefully it's just a weird racing mistake and nothing aggressively stupid.
One lap to green. Line up on the inside. 5.496.
Alright, well, that saved us a bit of fuel, which will make it a little easier to get to halfway if we're one-stopping it. But I don't know what fall-off is, so I've kind of got 2 plans where I pit on lap 60, and then one where I pit on lap 75. So one would be a 1-stop, the other would be a 2-stop.
Be ready.
The optimal 2-stop would be 50 and 100, but I want to go to 60 just to offset it a bit. Why are we stopping here? Guys, come on, what are we doing? Alright, let's get to racing, where I'm going to start getting angry. Dias might have been saving fuel all the way up to that start. Got a bad start there. So as I was saying, I've got a nice little trick up my sleeve of going down below the yellow line like they do in real life. I practiced it a bit in practice, and it works on new tires, so it's a restart tool that we can use. and it might surprise a few people. But it's kind of one of those tricks up my sleeve that if the opportunity opens for it, we'll go for it and know what it's going to feel like. Oh yeah, I need to clear. I don't think anyone had any. Mitch setting fastest lap. Colton and Ryan next to each other. The other scenario I would absolutely love, just because I want to see it happen in real life, is us Championship 4 all get next to each other, and someone screws up and we all wreck, and then it's a matter of who can get their car fixed the quickest, who risks going out there a little slower to try to get laps done, and someone else risks trying to get it fixed a bit more to be quicker. Just something really stupid looking. I so want that to happen in real life, just because the whole one race wins it all thing, I just very, very much dislike. I don't think in racing you can do it like a Super Bowl or a finals for basketball. It should be more like the World Series, where the final 3 races, those 4 are racing against each other. It shouldn't come down to one event for racing, especially when it's not only those people competing with each other. But that's just my thoughts. Playoffs aren't going anywhere. It makes it so that there's always a close championship, which is what they want. But it was a hell of a lot cooler when it naturally happened. Ooh. I'm entering too low, I think. Just caused the nose to push massively. Alright, so we got to figure out what kind of lap fall off there is. If there's a big fall off, then we, Dylan's internet's deciding to blink. That's what's gonna happen. All of the 3 guys ahead of me are gonna fall out. I'm going to win the championship from that, and that's going to look like the dumbest thing in the world. We'll not be able to celebrate that. No, I really hope nothing happens to any of those 3. Let the fastest one win. But Dylan is going through some things right now. His truck is flipping upside down. Have a bit of lap traffic up and just had contact. I think Shane got into the back. Was that Diego? Sent him around, and then there was contact after that. Thankfully we got around it. Now the question is, what do we do? We come get tires?
Pit road's open.
Oh, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? What do we do? I think we look ahead and see what they do. Lots of damage for Leighton. No. We haven't really done a whole lot of laps since the first laps were all under caution. Unfortunate though. Hopefully not too many people got caught up in that. Man, Dylan is wanting to fly to the moon. Looks like Mitch is going to win this. We'll see. My dad was really excited about this because he's like done very well in official races. So we'll see if he can get through a race without a screw up. He was, and then he took a few weeks off, and he's been coming back and just kind of getting into situations. This is going to allow us to cool the tires off. Not that ours were hot, but kind of gets all that space back, and we can try to keep up a little better, but I'm feeling like we're a little bit tight.
The road is closed.
So I might have to throw something at it. It's probably only going to tighten up from here, so I am just going to put the changes in right now. Go a slight change, 2 clicks, and add all the fuel we can. Gonna be starting on the inside again. Hopefully, Dylan's internet clears up.
One lap to green. You'll be lining up on the inside. 6.09.
Right now we can make it to lap 80 is what it's showing. But again, the biggest question is how much fall off is happening, and I don't think there's actually been a lot of fall off yet, so
Get ready, going green.
it's I think the one stop is going to be the way to go. But if cautions fall in a weird spot, that could change things up on what we can even do, so let's see what happens.
Green, green, green. Outside. Clear. Car outside. 2.916. Still there. Hold your line. Still there.
The Ryans are getting trapped up behind the blinking Dylan.
Keep low.
And they're wrecking behind us.
The yellow flag is out. They want you in single file. Pit road is closed right now. Leopard 9. Car by. Catcher 9. Car. Pit road is now open.
Not much point in coming in now. We don't gain anything from it. So we will just hopefully get some racing in here. Otherwise, it's not going to be a lot of fun for us. Can't do a whole lot when constantly under yellow. We don't need restart wrecks like that where it looked like they were just piling onto each other. Getting a whole lot of blinking. Now Connor behind us is blinking. Dylan is blinking. I know somewhere out there the Knicks are blinking. Layton's getting fixed, so I figured he might just drop out after getting a ton of damage, but looks like he is sticking around, so thanks to him. Not fun, though, to try and get things fixed in racing, especially when he was looking to have a good run in his first race. And it looks like we are down to 25 cars right now. Nope, 26 cars. So Rick is out and Diego is out.
One to go. Next time by, you'll be lining up on the inside. 5,
Alrighty.
8, 2, 4.
What can we do? Might just have to pass Dylan underneath. Not left or right. No, I don't think we're going to pass him at all.
Get ready. Going green.
They are looking strong. We do not look like we have any speed, but I just need more laps to get the feeling. Hopefully we'll find a bit of pace. Back the brakes up a tiny bit here. Try to see the lead.
Green flag, green flag. Outside 0.196. Still there, hold your line. Clear outside.
Just heard a big crunch somewhere, but I'm going to assume it was one of the blinking cars prediction coding into the wall. Oh, and I don't even have anything up on the screen like I needed. I apologize for that. I wasn't prepared at all for this race, apparently. There we go. Sorry about that. A little loose off, so maybe I don't need to tighten it up. Maybe I just need to go loosen it up. Maybe I just need to push it harder. That's still too tight in 1 and 2, whatever the hell. Down on the apron, that's not good. Yeah, I think if I loosen it up, I'm just gonna ruin it in 3 and 4. Let's take those changes out real quick and we'll just see how it gets later on. Maybe I just need to run a little higher line in 1 and 2. Right now, though, Colton is the champion. If it starts raining, we're about 10 years away from iRacing adding rain falling on ovals. We gotta get through all the road content first. So the higher line felt better.
27.504.
Kind of play with that and see where it goes. Running way higher than everyone else, but it feels okay. Holy shit, my dad's up to 10th. He wasn't lying about feeling good at this track. He was debating on if he was going to run this setup or the OSR set. Be interesting to see which one he chose, but see if he can get a top 10 legit. And not in just a 20 car field, but almost 30 cars. Yeah, it's kind of feeling skatey now. I think it's gonna just go through phases. Daniel's sets sometimes do that. It's not a track where we're all on top of each other right now, otherwise Dylan's flashing would be a little bit of a problem, but I don't even think he knows it unless they've told him over voice. And we all know how to deal with it. We all understand that there's not anything someone can do about flashing. Give a little extra room. It's not like he's trying to do it.
27.7.
Could be something between him and iRacing. It could be he doesn't know something's downloading somewhere on another device. Many different things can cause it, so could be that his neighbors have a bunch of people over and they're hogging up the entire neighborhood's node.
7.815.
We are very lucky that we can even do this. Online racing is just ridiculous when you think about it. Spread across the country or the world. Yeah, we got Matthias in here, who's in Germany. Just to think that we can all get together and enjoy racing. Tons of different types of racing. Have fun. All have a goal of having fun out here. Getting good, clean racing. Getting to role play that we're race car drivers, like we probably all wanted to be when we were little.
27.915.
But yeah, those top three are checking out. Ryan's always a little slow to start off, so he'll probably get around Shane and start catching those guys. Ryan Thompson, he's a hard one to tell. He will have really good days, or he will have starts that are really good and then he'll fade in the run, or he'll do the opposite and at the end of the run start flying. So Shane's just consistent when he gets going, but he does have bad luck. Not as bad as some, but we're gonna have to start deciding on a strategy soon. We can go to lap 80, it is showing.
28.188.
We've fallen off about a second from what actual fast pace is. Looks like Connor's starting to pick up pace now. Go 5 laps over halfway.
27.968.
If we were to pit now, we'd have to, like, we'd need about 40 laps to regain everything, which we could do. But we'd also be in a really bad spot.
27.977.
If cautions come out, and, well, I don't think we're going green, especially once people get on fresh tires, because we just got more people that are new. Not everyone knows who's who and their style, so it would be a risk, but what are we doing out here right now? You know, like, we're not gonna go beat these guys. Colton and Dylan are checking out. I think Ryan's just getting held up by Shane. So maybe we need to do something different. They would pit at lap 75. So we would gain 25 laps on them. Then they would gain 25 laps on us, and then we would gain 50 laps on them. But those final 50, we would only be on 25 lap fresher tires. I don't know, it's kind of making sense in my mind now to just do a 2-stop and hope it goes green. But it also kind of feels like we're fast. Holy shit, my dad's in 9th. Yeah, we're not faster than Colton and Dylan, though.
28.251.
Well, you know what? Screw it. Let's go for it. Let's go for something different. Because even if we're quicker than these guys, we're gonna get held up here. And it's looking really hard to pass on same tires, so. We haven't actually done 50 laps, but the fall off is definitely happening, and they've still got to go 25 laps to get to 75. Let's be crazy. Way too slow. This could be a very dumb idea.
Pit boxing, 10.
Might as well though, right? We were faster than those guys, so screw it.
Right here.
Let's get faster than them. Plus it might pull some people in, and then we won't lose as much. Alright, let's see what we can gain back.
Outside. Clear. Clear outside if you want it.
That'd be our safer option right there. Won't be as quick as we need to be, but
27.613.
since we're only doing 50 lap runs now, we're gonna push it hard. Hope we can keep the pace up. Try to gain as much as we can right now. Does not look like we drug anyone in.
27.395.
That's dangerous. Alright, we know that now. Go below the line or go above it, but don't try to cross it on exit. 27.499. Everyone is spread out kind of perfectly at the moment, so we're not getting jammed up behind too much. Although that's about to happen up by my dad and Tyler and I think Connor. No, my dad wouldn't be about to pass Connor, would he? Could also get my dad to beat me. Yep, my dad has caught Connor. What the hell is with my dad in this track? He's actually looking competent.
Outside. Clear high.
I don't think this is going to work though. I'm not feeling like I'm blowing through the field like you normally do at a 1.5.
27.539.
Blayton's recovered well.
Car outside. Clear up top. outside.
I think I caught Tyler by surprise there. We are much quicker through 3 and 4 on new tires.
27.535. Car outside. Still there, hold your line. Outside, clear.
Looks like everyone's gotten around Shane now. He has definitely fallen off.
Still there, hold your line. Stay low. Outside is clear.
But I'm going to have to drive every single lap as hard as I can. No relaxing. Have to try to make up as much as we can before they pit. And I don't think we're going to make up enough at all. It's just not working out as strong as I needed it, unless they just really die off these last 15 laps. Plus, we're just really not that quick right now on our fast laps. So that's also another problem. But we could, you know, they cycle through the pits, and then we get a caution and kind of just gain a bit of track position, and they pit still for tires. Never know. We're not the lucky dog at the moment, so caution right now would be horrible. We haven't even caught up to Ryan and Colton or Dylan. We've had 14 laps. So I feel like this is just not gaining for us. We're going to find out how much we've gained though, because Ryan Thompson has pit, and he was running near us. He's going in about as early as you possibly can, try to stretch it, and that's even going to be difficult. He comes out 6.5 seconds behind us. We're fucked. That is not enough. So I think after everyone pits, we're going to need a caution to kind of recycle us back onto the same strategy as most people. Otherwise, we're in trouble. But it was worth a shot. We were running 4th, essentially, in the championship, so we had nothing to lose because we weren't going... These guys don't make mistakes, and we weren't going to gain magic speed, so we had to try something. At least we get to pass Ryan.
Clear outside. Car outside. Still there.
Just not on the same lap as him. Getting close to working our way back onto the lead lap. Everyone's going to be pitting in about 8 laps.
28.024.
Colton is just all over Mitch.
Car outside. Clear high.
Dan, he pit on the last yellow. He's going to be able to go long, really long. So he's going to be looking for a lap 90 caution or so. Steven, I gave you the setup shop paint scheme because you were in a red, green, blue paint scheme, that default scheme, and that's like the worst looking thing. Color combo because they're meant to clash, so that is why you have a yellow scheme, because you did not have a sim stamped number paint scheme. and your default scheme was, the iRacing scheme was really horrible to look at, so. We're about back into Lucky Dog spot as I almost turn into the inside wall. Doing my signature turning in too early.
27.939.
Yeah, this isn't gonna work out. We are not gaining like we need to. Not at all.
Outside. Still there. Outside is clear. 28.073.
Ryan's only 3.5 behind us. So these guys are not going to be that far behind.
27.947.
Once they do pit on the next lap or so. But I'm glad I pit because staying out was not going to work. The only reason I would stay out is for worried about a caution coming out, and that hasn't happened, so it's good to try something. They're still going. I think they're going to try to go as long as they can so they don't have to do any fuel saving, because right now they have all those caution laps that we had early. So if you can go a little longer right now, that's better off. And the longer they go, the worse my strategy is going to be. And now we're going to start getting passed by everyone, so we're going to lose more time.
Inside. Still there at the bottom. Clear.
Could not even unlap ourselves.
8.244.
Still though right now in the Lucky Dog spot, so caution doesn't completely kill us. But don't want to see it, although I might be it. Getting very loose now, stomping on gas.
On the high side. Outside is clear. 28.236.
Moving our line up. Colton's in. Mitch and Dylan are in. We're back on the lead lap.
Lead is pitting now.
We can go 43 more laps, but obviously
8.113.
that's gonna not do us any good unless we get a yellow. So I think we'll still pit at lap 100. And if the yellow comes out after that, then that's just how it goes. Let's see where we actually cycle here. I think there's still a few people that haven't pit. Mitch is still on pit road.
0.115. You're in the top 10.
My dad has screwed up his pit stop somehow because he is a lap down on pit road now.
Keep high. 28.384. Clear inside. You're now in third.
Well, he screwed something up massively. I knew we didn't have to worry about him being fast because he'd give up a lap on a mistake.
28.304. The car in P5. Just set the fastest lap.
Guessing that's Mitch or Colton.
995. Inside. Stay high. Still there at the bottom. Clear. Inside.
Oh, this is such a bad idea.
Keep high. Clear.
Although we might still have to worry about getting beat by him because we've still got to pit and catch him unless he's 2 laps down. But he is not. He's only 1 lap down, so we're probably going to come out slightly... We're probably going to come out pretty far behind him, actually. So, I don't know if we'll catch him.
Inside. Stay high to the car on the low side. Caution.
Get a yellow!
28.
Well, that is huge.
They want you in single
My dad
file.
does not get the lucky dog.
Catch up 18. Car is back in third. Keep
I don't even
hustling.
know who the leader is. Leader is Nick Martin, miles behind us, or miles ahead of us. He's behind us. There's only 6 people on the lead lap. I'm gonna go ahead and pit now. We got time.
Pass up 51
That
car.
saved us massively. That takes our bad decision and eliminates it, and we didn't start to lose a bunch on everyone else that we were racing. So,
Box in 10.
very, very, very lucky. Fuel this thing all the way up.
3, 2, 1. Right here.
Tires that came off from the first run, 86.91. These, 85.90.
Okay, punch it.
Gonna be a lot of wave arounds though, I assume.
Be mindful, you only have 1 set of tyres remaining. Line up, single file. Catch up, 71. Car, pass up, 35.
Brett
Car.
gets the lucky dog. He's gonna get a penalty if I don't catch up and pass him. Alright.
Catch up, 62. Car.
Ryan's going down pit road now. I think he was worried that he might get stuck a lap down.
Catch up, 62. Car.
So, we're going to add a lap for wave around to catch up because there's so many, and it's going to take a while for them to go around the pace car for some reason because people wait to hear past the pace car sometimes. Colton is your leader. Where is Mitch? Was Mitch the yellow? Mitch is 1 lap down. Mitch having to take a wave around? Did he get a penalty? Mitch is having to take a wave around. He's actually 2 laps down. He's 1 lap down right now. Something happened out there.
1 lap to green. You're on the outside this time.
Alright. We are going to... Nope, that's not the right button.
5.456. Catch star 81. Car. Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green. Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
It's something about the way this place is configured that everything is so much slower on getting people lined up. And pace car would have been pulling in as these guys were still trying to catch, which would cause them to go even faster and possibly screw up and wreck. So just to make it fair for everyone, get caught up. Well, we are in 4th. There are 7 people on the lead lap before the wave rounds. Oh shit, did that screw up? I think that just screwed Brett.
1 to go, next time by 58.272.
Tell Brett to move back up and I will clear the black flag. Hopefully he does that. I forgot that would totally screw him. That was unfair. I apologize, Brett. I did not even think about that. Alright, he's moving back up.
About to go green, stay focused.
I think he's moving back up. I don't think he is. Oh, that sucks.
Car is off, time to do your job.
I'm sorry, Brett. I did not think about that, and the game is not used to trying to use common sense. Well, we will clear all just in case he is moving up.
Green flag, green flag.
Oh, Nick goes high, and that really slows him down there.
Car inside. Still there. Keep high. Keep high.
Alright, well, I apologize, Brett.
Clear.
Just kind of had to...
Outside.
Right when I thought about going low, Ryan was thinking about going low, and just had to wait on it.
28.31. Outside, clear. Car outside. Still there. Stay low.
Not sure I can compete with these guys, but we're gonna go try.
Clear high. Outside. Stay low. 27.
Fuel's not a concern.
Still there. Clear high.
Handling is, though. Can't have the car fall apart on us like it did on that short little run. It's interesting, though, that I wanted to loosen it up, and now we're just, like, way too loose. Oh, what happened to Ryan? Something bad just happened to Ryan. He went straight off and Alt F4. Did he have VR issues? Well, that sucks. That's our first championship guy out.
27.09.
But all of a sudden he just turned left at the start-finish line. And then he was missing a bumper and sliding back up on track. These guys are on just slightly older tires, just used tires. So that's why we're kind of catching them. Ryan Thompson, though, looking much quicker than us.
27.33.
Right now, though, we have a tire advantage on these two. But I think they're going to be better long run. I'm overdriving this thing. I gotta just settle down.
27.401.
So, where did my dad end up? Is he back on the lead lap? He is. He's in 13th at the moment. One other thing we got to think about is these two ahead of us have one extra set of tires compared to us now. So if we get another yellow right now, we've got to make some tough decisions.
27.557.
Because they're going to be able to pit. We only have one set of tires left. I think overall wear isn't a big deal, so I think the bigger advantage is just that fresh bit at the start of the run. So I think we would just stay out on the next yellow if it happens too early. Gotta find a different line with 3 and 4. That's what's really hurting us.
27.741.
That was not the line.
27.701.
We were just all chasing the car up off the corner. It's not like it's loose, but you don't want to bind it too much down low because it will snap on exit, so we're all just letting it drift as much as we can.
Clear high.
Terrible entry. Terrible exit. Terrible everything.
27.966.
Ryan's got a chance to win this behind us because he's on the fresh tires. looks to be quicker than all of us. But he's also going to be double thinking, should I go try to pass these guys? Because if he can only pass 2 of us, then that helps out the 3rd one, but that's just racing sometimes. To go at the line. I think at this point we would have to take tires if a yellow comes out. We're just struggling now out of the corner. I gotta find something in 3 and 4. They're starting to check out now. Being way too aggressive on my entry, and let's just get Ryan past us, cool the tires down a bit. We just got to reset here. We're only going backwards. We need him to go try to get up and pass these guys. Go win it. Maybe that'll slow them down. But I have to get something solved in 3 and 4. I know it's dumb, we're backing off 2 spots away from a championship, but we've got a long ass ways to go, and right now we're going in the wrong way, so let's adjust, wait and see, kind of show that Ryan that he can go chase these guys down. He can go for that win, because him passing them might help, as long as he doesn't stuff it in the wall again. But yeah, we just kind of, after 30 laps, the tires go away. I'm overdriving corner entry as well, so that's not helping, but just, I mean, you see, I dropped off a ton. Some of it was us letting him go, some of it's me backing off, but I just can't get it to go forward. So I gotta hope we can cool our tires down. These 2 burn their stuff up as they're racing each other for the championship, and then we can come in and snag it at the end. Or get a caution and have some fresh tires to try to compete with them, because I think we can go fairly even with them on fresh tires now that I've got some laps. I think we'll also pump the tire pressures up just a little tiny bit, since it's going to be a shorter run if we do get a yellow. But I just hope they somehow push each other over the limit. Now, if they wreck each other out and I win by default because Ryan's out, then I'm going to feel pathetic. Mitch has had to go in the pits. I think he's just quitting because he's kind of running out of laps. He was catching us all. Leighton, those recovered. He is in 6th. That caution kind of worked out for him. It helped most people out. Kind of switched up the order, but we gained the most out of it. Well, Nick Martin as well, because I don't think he had pit yet. Got some lap traffic coming up. Alright, what are we going to do to this setup? We're not going to take fuel if we do get a yellow. We're going to go up a little bit more on the left side than the right. And we're gonna throw 3 clicks left on the right rear spring offset, loosen it up. While we did that, all of a sudden Nick Martin's just on top of us. Getting some major splitter, I think, drag on entry. 28.125. But it could just be because I'm landing the front end too hard. Dylan takes a slight look to the inside. Not even going to get to watch this battle if I'm not close enough. And now we're going loose on throttle. 1.9 to them. Let's keep an eye on that. Continue to back up our corner entry. Highly doubt we will recatch, but who knows how hard they are pushing, and this is a long run if we go the whole way. So, still 25 to go. Got no grip though out of the final turn.
Car outside. Clear up top.
Yeah, they're slowly pulling away. Getting down to it though. Almost 20 laps left in the season. February to November. Absolutely ridiculous. Started off with people trying to get in and couldn't at Daytona, to having to beg for people to show up at the end of the season just because it's so long. Thankfully we got a decent field, and we haven't had too many cautions. Started off a little rough. We'll see. Unfortunately, Rick's night ended first, and there we go. We've got a shot.
Pit road is closed right now. Catch up. 9 car.
There we go. We have a shot at this. It's a very slim shot, but we'll see what these changes do, if it helps us fire off. It's going to be like a 15-lap shootout for the championship here. Don't get any damage on the way in. think Ryan's pitting ahead of us, so we will not get trapped on his outside.
Pit box in 10.
Gain a little bit by going shorter. There's no pit stall rules. That's impossible for me to enforce. Here we go. 83-88 tires. Coming out light on fuel. We're coming out looser because of that. And added some air to the tires. Hopefully we can come out third. We don't.
You are out of tires. They want you in single file. Let us know. Carbide.
Ooh boy. It is going to be crazy.
Catch up 9. Car.
Remind the rear of the field that, yeah, you guys are racing, but your race is not as important as the top 4 right now, and we don't need a bunch of yellows for people racing for 10th, which won't really do anything for them when there is a championship to be won that a 15-lap shootout would be about perfect for the way this race has went. My dad has got to 11th, so he's not quite recovered. But still having a good run. Could be worse. That yellow saved his ass because I don't know what he did.
One to go.
All comes down to this.
Line up on the outside. 5.949.
Let's hope we didn't totally screw this setup up. But we definitely are better on a short run than a long run. We've made adjustments to try to make it even better on a short run.
Get ready, going green.
We just got to get ahead of Ryan
Pace car is in.
and try to fight our battle up here. But Ryan's well in his right to try to go win it, so do not expect him to back off, and we will just have to get back ahead of him because he was quicker than us on that last run.
Green flag, green flag.
Lost sight of him.
Inside.
Single screen issues. He's gotten up ahead of Dylan. Leighton's getting around us. We're able to throw it into the corner though. So we can get a run.
Car inside. Say hi.
Stick, you piece of shit.
27.813 clear. Inside. Still there.
Whew, all right, we got some speed. Lost a bit of time trying to get that spot back. We just need these two to get side by side. It looks like Colton really doing good. Dylan sets the fastest lap. Oh fuck, we're just on throttle too hard, too loose. Alright, let's back it down just a bit. God, these assholes. So much quicker than me. I'm running my best laps. They're just checking out.
The car in P2 just set the fastest lap. 26.833.
That's gotta be getting into Colton's head just hearing that. Even though it's like barely faster than him because he hasn't really gained on him at all. Is Colton gonna let the pressure get to him? Are they gonna slow down massively if they do get side by side? What kind of Hail Marys are we gonna see? Yeah, we're already falling off pace. These guys are just way better than me.
27.119.
Here it goes. Gotta look to the inside. He's gonna try to set up the pass off the corner. Doesn't really get the run. Colton gets a good drive out of the corner. We were just way too loose starting off. It's coming back to me, but they're faster. There's just nothing we can do about that. They're just faster. Now they're side by side. Now they're going to be back to our pace. Nearly put it in the wall. Ryan does put it in the wall, I think. Ten to go.
27.201.
Nothing. Nothing for these guys. Here we go. Slam it into the wall and see if that gives us speed. Idiot. Got the pressure on Colton. Just for the last 70 laps. Constant pressure on him. Kind of slipped up there in the center of the corner. Dylan not able to get the drive off though. Colton's just doing everything he needs to. We're dying. Things pushing. I'm overdriving every corner. Slamming on gas. Here we go. Here it is. Inside look for Dylan. Colton's going to have a run off the corner. Colton gets a little squirrely down there. Dylan's starting to blink. Colton's going to have a better drive off the corner. Oh no, Dylan, don't start blinking now. We might have gotten the wall. We nearly got in the wall. Ryan's just getting held up by us right now, but he's trying to give us the benefit of the doubt on having a chance here, but the only way we have a chance is if they get into each other, and it's not going to matter if we're ahead of him or behind him if that happens. Blinking is stopped. 2 to go, side by side for the championship. Colton without a win. Dylan with like 3 or 4. Colton holds on to it with that high side, come to the white flag. Dylan might have set up his attempt there a little too early. He's trying to get a run off the corner, but he gets a big push. Colton's got a mile lead now. Dylan just tried to set up a little higher exit there, and that lost him everything. Colton coming around, 1 corner to go. Hasn't won all season. Gonna win the final race for the championship. I'm gonna let Ryan go because he, well, I was gonna let him go. He deserved 3rd. He gave us 3rd there. Colton gets it. Dylan did everything he could. Unfortunately, Ryan, I think, had a mechanical failure mid-race. We at least didn't look like complete shit and out of our league, but thank you, Yellow, with 15 to go. Awesome job to Colton. Great job to everyone. Thanks, everyone, for this season. Oh, man. We knew we weren't going to win it. It was going to take craziness. That's why we started doing crazy things. And luckily, the caution saved us from stupid decisions. Put us back in it. Colton deserved it. He won the regular season. He wins the championship. How it should be. He was going to be hard to catch on points. Although, the regular season championship, Dylan was catching him. Only finished 1 point behind him. And Dylan only finishes a few car lengths behind him for the championship here. Great job. And, yeah, Ryan deserves 3rd. At least. But he was being respectful, giving us a shot. We didn't have a shot. We just fell off after a few laps. If I tried to push it to be as fast as those guys, I was slower than them instantly. So, what a finish to that season. That was great. That was awesome. And, yeah. Not much else to say about that. Let's go take a look at the cautions. We still got to take a look at that and see why we had early yellows there. Give me a second here. Alright, so let's get through these wrecks and see what we had. Rick. Oh, he stays up. He stays up on the track. He was on the inside, wasn't he? Yeah. I'm gonna... Yeah, that's actually on Rick. I know I've been getting on Michael about his straightaways, but if Michael's on a single screen, he can't tell that Rick's not going down. Everyone else is going down, and so yeah, that's unfortunately got to call that on Rick. So, just gotta go down there, even though it's stupid. Everyone's expecting you to, and, you know, when you're watching it from everyone else, it looks like Rick just turned right, so... At least it was his own fault, and not someone else's, but still sucks for him. And what do we have going on here? I think this is the restart wreck. And, nope, not yet. Thought someone had spun out. Yeah, someone did spin out, but we didn't see it. Or was that for Rick's wreck? Are we still not past that? I don't know what's going on. We'll just go till it shows us something. Oh. People getting loose. James did not see the car getting loose in front of him. Blinking. We're going to be seeing a lot of that. We're blinking. Is this where Diego... Oh, he got loose. Okay, I thought Shane just drove through him, but yeah, Diego got loose. Leighton, though, huge hit on the front. So, again, just a racing thing. Nothing Shane could do. Then we have the instant wreck, right? Yeah, they're 3 wide back here, and John checks up, and no one was ready for that checkup, and Nick gets into the back of him. And James was not ready for that, and he gets into them, and they go around. So there was 3 wide ahead, and John did what he needed to back out and make that safe, and no one was ready for it. So just racing, not a big deal. Then who's you know what? First, we're gonna go look and see how my dad tried to throw away his race. Running really, really good. He's sitting in 7th place right now because we've pit. There's a 29.0 there, but what does he do for his pit stop? How does he screw this up? He's speeding. He was going 50 at the line. It even tells you on the screen how fast to go. Did he get a speeding penalty there then? Is he sitting here for 40 seconds? No? How did he screw? Why did he... Okay, he missed his stall a bit, so he had to back up. Why was he so far behind? Maybe he wasn't that far behind. But he comes out in 16th. Just seems like he lost a lot there. I don't understand. Like, 108 was his lap for a pit stop. Ours was... So he lost 7 seconds somewhere, I think. Or no, let's see. We do total a 134. He does a total of... Okay, so he lost 8 seconds there somewhere. So... And maybe it was just we were so far ahead because we undercut so much that that's how we gained it. So he didn't really screw up. I mean, he was 8 seconds slower through the whole process, but... Yeah, that's strange. That's weird. I felt like he lost a ton for some reason. Now, who saved our race? Let's see who we gotta thank for taking us off the bad strategy. Steven gets loose. Shane just has an intimidation button in front of him, or in his car, that makes everyone in front of him spin. So, that is the caution. No, and then Brett. What happened to Brett? Is this when I screwed up everything? Oh, and then he gets loose when I think it's that when he got... So was he letting everyone by and then he got loose catching back up? No, that's not... Maybe it wasn't him that I even had that happen. Okay, well... This is after the... No, this is after the green, okay. So he's back here and we've screwed him over and then he wrecks. So I'm sorry for ruining your race. I did not think about that. I should have told you the lucky dog can just stay where he is and I'll clear the blacks, but I apologize for that. Now here's Ryan. Did he just get loose? Did he just get loose over this? Listen to the engine. I think he just got loose. I don't know. I know that I'm pretty sure he races VR and he's had issues with that. But that sounded like he might have just got loose. Alright, we'll see what the final caution was for, which gave us hope, but false hope because we're slow. And big prediction code. Connor was blinking, and that is why there was enough room between both of them. No one did anything wrong there. Just internet racing. And then anything happened in this last run? Does not look like it. And that's it. So, nope. Never mind. They had to wreck on pit road afterwards. Dad's stopping in the driving lane like he's a Formula 1 driver trying to block everyone from going out. Let's take a look at the season standings. These are going to be like partial, but just because everyone else other than Colton gets reset back to their regular season points, and then everything's added on top of that. But we'll see where everyone else came out. So, Colton, champion. No stage points involved in this. He just gets the championship. Stage points will be added to everyone else, and it just, whoever finishes higher, obviously, in these 4 wins. So, we are probably going to get third because, well, let's see. Yeah, less points. These are how I adjust things so that I can get the points right for this format, but I think we might get third or fourth. Scott might jump us. Yeah, Scott might jump us, but Gavin is going to hold on to 6th, it looks like, unless Ryan falls and then Gavin moves to 5th. I think Ryan was, because he didn't race all the season, but obviously has a ton of wins, 5 wins on the season. Unfortunate, though, that he did not get to race that out to the end because he always comes alive at the end. But again, thanks to everyone that showed up this season. Lots of fun racing, lots of good racing, lots of time and effort put into it by everyone. So thanks for coming out. I hope you enjoyed watching this season. And again, congrats to Colton. Ryan, Dillon, and Colton all deserved it getting into this. But Colton steps it up and finally gets that truck win for the Grape. So congrats to him. And yeah, again, thanks to everyone for helping me make this content.